And this is going to be our first fight of the night.
Альберт Дураев, я боец из Чеченской Республики, города Грозного. Выступаю за клуб Волгоград Файт. Я настроен на победу и постараюсь показать достойный бой.
My name is Xavier Foupa-Pokam. I'm the Professor X. I'm fighting out of the Snake team from France. People know about my Muay Thai, and tonight I'm going to use all my wrestling skills and all my jiu-jitsu skills. It's punishment time!
Welcome to the blue corner, Xavier Foupa-Pokam!
And making his way into the ring now, Xavier Foupa-Pokam from France, known as Professor X, part of the Snake team in France, 29 years of age. In MMA, records do not mean that much. And I'm talking to a guy, my announcing partner, Jeremy Horn, has had over 150 professional fights. Great to have you, Jeremy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, like you said, records don't mean everything in this sport because a lot of times the best fighters are seeking out the other best fighters to test themselves against. So a few losses on your record doesn't mean that much.
29 years of age, an expert in Muay Thai, so we're going to see some kicks. And this is a very limber guy, long-legged, so it should be a spectacular performance for Xavier Foupa-Pokam, who gets a great opportunity, and what a great tradition that M1 Global is establishing. Right there, introducing all those fighters. I mean, this is a mega event. Mega event that's being experienced by the people here in Moscow. A chance for them to go ahead and grow MMA. And that is one great thing that M1 Global has done. And we are so delighted to bring you this great night of MMA fighting known as tonight's show called Fight of the Legends. Making his way into the blue corner, Xavier Foupa-Pokam.
Welcome to the red corner, Альберт Дураев.
Duraev from the Volgograd Fight Club, just 22 years of age, and that's young for MMA fighters, right, Jeremy?
You know, they're getting younger as the sport grows. They're starting younger and younger, so 22 is not so bad.
He's a master in Sambo, champion of the Russian Sambo, what you call the combat Sambo, and an unbelievable record right there. I mean, just starting out very well already at 4-0. But he's already won the Combat Sambo Championship, a world prize winner of Martial Arts Festival in the Unity competition. So a well-versed guy. But what does that tell you, though, right off the bat, Jeremy, when someone tells you this guy's a master in Sambo?
Definitely going to be more ground-based style, you know, similar to judo, but more focusing on leg locks.
It's going to be an interesting contrast between the Muay Thai guy and the Sambo guy. One wanting to keep it up, the other one wanting to take it on the ground. But that's the beauty of this. And that's one of the things that it's fun to see in the fight game. All the different styles that are matched together, and M1 Global bringing fighters from all over the world and blending all their techniques, and may the best man win. So let's get ready here. Get ready right here to our announcer, Mike Markham.
This bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the M1 Global middleweight division. Introducing first, the man standing to my left and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 186 centimeters, 6 feet 1 inch tall. His official weight, 83.7 kilograms, 184 1/2 pounds. His record, 21 victories opposite 16 defeats. Joining us from France, Xavier Professor X Foupa-Pokam. His opponent stands across the ring to my right and fights out of the red corner. He stands 182 centimeters, 5 feet 10 inches tall. His official weight, 82.7 kilograms, an even 182 pounds. His professional record perfect at 4-0. Joining us from Volgograd, Russia, Альберт Дураев. Your referee, Marco Brewer's son.
Center of ring. 3 rounds, 5 minutes. You both know the rules. Listen to my command. Protect yourself all time. Mind the head, mind the ground. Make it a good fight. Shake hands, step back to your corner.
The men in charge, Marco Bronson, giving the final instructions for our combatants in the ring. In the red corner, it is going to be Альберт Дураев. He's in the green trunks, taking on Xavier Foupa-Покam, and he is in the black trunks. Again, a Muay Thai expert in Pokam, taking on the Sambo master in combat Sambo, Альберт Дураев. 22 years of age is Duraev. On the other hand, Pokam, highly experienced with a record of 21 wins and 16 losses. Good striking skills right off the bat by Duraev. And Jeremy, he found his mark right off the bat. Now let's see if Pokam can go ahead and control himself.
Yeah, it looked like Xavier was looking for a slower pace start. And,
hold position, hold position, hold your position. Turn around, turn around, turn around.
Bombs.
And right away now the referee, Marco Bronson, bringing him away from the ropes. As is the custom here, and look at right around that. Duraev trying to go one of the Sambo moves right off the bat.
Yeah, he's looking for that triangle choke early, but Xavier did a good job of posturing up out of that and landed a few shots on his way back in.
Xavier now trying to go ahead and get to that full guard position right there to go ahead and try to do his work. And you can see, you can sense that Duraev's very comfortable from there. He's got a lot of different options that he's able to go ahead and use. Great the way he uses his legs.
Yeah, I think Xavier is still trying to shake the cobwebs out a little bit. I think a few of those punches early on might have hurt him. It looks like he's getting his wits back to him now. He's starting to get busy with some shots of his own.
And Jeremy, this is a good move here by Xavier because he's able to go ahead and recuperate a little bit, get his wind back and get his bearings back after taking those shots from Duraev. And I think he knows now he does not want to exchange with Duraev on an upright position.
Well, he at least needs to be aware that Duraev is going to be coming hard with anything he does and take that into account.
So what can Pokam right here do to get a better position from where he's at right now?
Generally, you want to try to pass the guard from a position like this, like he's trying to do now. He's got that knee through the middle, and he's looking to split the legs and come through, where you can do a little more damage and progress further in the fight. Duraev did a great job of stopping him there. It looks like he's just really looking to tie him up now, though.
And this crowd now starting to get into it. And I tell you what, I was amazed, as you were too, Jeremy, to find these people that before this event even started, like an hour and a half before, it was totally packed, up to the rafters already, anticipating this great event. Pokam now back on top. But you see Duraev with those legs preventing Pokam from getting any more advantageous position than what he's got right now. Although he's trying to work that elbow now under the chin of Duraev.
Yeah, I think Duraev is content to stay on the ground and look for submissions.
He might have the arm. He's got the arm. He's got an arm. Great move right there by Duraev. And he's going to hang on to that. He's also got him around his neck. He's going to snap that. Tremendous flexibility on the part of Pokam.
I would have sworn that arm was already broken, but he didn't even grimace. He's got the most flexible arms I've ever seen. He's back on top now and making him pay for that arm lock.
What a way to start the evening with this particular fight. Again, 5-minute rounds.
Now looking to return the favor, going after an arm lock of his own.
And you can tell Duraev, this took a lot of energy out of him.
Yeah, it did. I'm sure he put everything he had into that arm lock. He thought he had it, as did everybody in the crowd.
You sense that all of a sudden now, he's been depleted of some of the fuel in that tank right there. Whereas Pokam now using his experience, using that elbow now trying to find his mark on the head.
Yeah, he definitely, it looks like he was worn out a little bit too. Those are the stronger shots.
I'm still amazed. I thought that arm was going to be broken in 3 places, but no. Tremendous, tremendous dexterity, flexibility. And now Pokam now raining down on Duraev. And boy, those will give you some accepting headaches right there.
Definitely, definitely. Albert's got to do something to get out of here. He's just trying to tie up the hands, and it's not gonna stall Xavier for long.
So you see now the clock down there, counting down to under 30 seconds. Pokam and miraculous recovery. The way he was able to go ahead and fend off what looked sure to be a broken arm. And now he's landing those shots. Landing shots from raining on Duraev is Pokam. Trying to get past that guard is Pokam.
2 seconds.
And now look at that. See if no, he's not going to get it.
Very close. Trying to block an arm off of his own right at the bell.
And there goes the bell.
Very smart tactic, waiting to the last few seconds to grab that arm lock.
And again, this is it's going to be a problem here tonight because we can't hear the bell. And I don't think the referee can hear that well. And I think that went 10 seconds past the end of the round. So we'll see. How would you score that first one there, Jeremy? Here's some of the action. And that was at the very beginning, when all of a sudden Duraev was able to land those shots, and all of a sudden Duraev now gets the arm. And right here, it looks like it was going to break in 3 places.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I've never seen an arm that flexible. I thought it had already broken. The way that arm was bent. We'll see how he does in the second round with that left arm. See if he's going to be able to use it like he did in the first.
So how would you score that first round?
I think I would have given that round to Duraev. He got the knockdown, and he came real close to submitting with that arm lock. He did end up finishing the round being mounted, but Xavier wasn't landing anywhere near the kind of shot that he would need to.
Okay, now I'm going to go the other way. I thought Xavier did enough, in my opinion, but then that's the beauty of it. We've got 3 judges, it's subjective, and they've got 3 different angles. So the difference in opinion, again, that's what makes MMA what it is, and that's what makes fighting what it is. You got 3 different judges on a subjective position. They got 5 minutes to go ahead and decide who wins that particular round. So we are ready for round number 2 of a scheduled 3-rounder. Your principals in the ring, they are Xavier Foupा-Pokam. He is in the black trunks taking out Альберт Дураев. He is in the green, the 22-year-old from Volgograd. Pokam from Paris, France. And let's see now, Pokam can go back to start the kick, use his Muay Thai.
Looks like Альберт is already getting a little tired. He's starting to throw 1 punch at a time, dropping his hands a lot when he's done.
Yeah, he looks like he's just kind of bobbing around right now. So let's see if Duraev going for the takedown is Pokam. He has Duraev on his back.
Maybe looking to get back to the mound, try to finish where he started in the first round.
So here we are back in that same place. So let's see if Duraev now can go ahead. And again, last time he was able to go ahead and get that arm when Pokam got a little lax, and he was able to go ahead and get that.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to want to go back to that, though. With with the last one he had it completely stretched out. He did everything he wanted to do, and his arm was just too flexible. So I wonder if he's going to be a little shy going back to it again.
Referee Marco Brosa now bringing the fighters both back up again. This ring 20 by 20. And what I love about these rings, it's so easy for the fans to see.
Yeah, definitely. The ring definitely affords a good viewpoint for the crowd.
Back on the ground they go. Pokam on top. And Duraev now trying to slide that arm. As far as energy, who's using the most amount of energy right now?
I would think Duraev, trying to hold him down. He knows, being on the bottom, he knows he's going to take more abuse if he starts throwing punches. So he's trying to hold Xavier down and I would guess get his stand up.
Xavier now working that elbow, trying to get that elbow underneath the chin of Duraev. And there's that elbow. Now he gets that elbow underneath the chin.
Now he's looking for the knee on the stomach, trying to transition to the mount. Duraev does a good job of getting his knee back in the middle there and pushing him away.
And that's that Sambo training on the part of Duraev.
Following up the shoulder again, looking for that arm lock, or at least to recover the guard.
All he had to do is remember that first round and know how important flexibility happens to be. Now you see him outside, trying to get that arm.
Xavier tried to pass, he got around it, but then his left caught. Got that body legs up there.
They're trying to break. There it is. He stopped it.
Couldn't quite see from this angle, but it looked to me like Xavier might have tapped to that triangle.
I couldn't see it from that vantage point that we had, so we apologize for not being able to call it quite that quickly, but definitely Duraev again, showing that ability as a Sambo, combat Sambo fighter. And let's take a look at the replay. I'm anxious to see this. And Jeremy, please take it from the very beginning and break it down. So now the crowd now loving it as their man from Volgograd gets an impressive win over Альберт Дураев. And I think you called it on the button. No, Foupa-Pokam looked like he was tired, Jeremy. He looked like he was kind of, I mean, that took a lot out of him in that first round and didn't quite have that energy he needed, that stamina to be able to withstand what Duraev was going to go ahead and bring.
Yeah, I was surprised to see primarily a Muay Thai fighter shooting for takedowns in the second round. I wonder if that arm was bugging him more than he let on.
So now let's go to Mike Markham to give us the official time and the decision.
This bout ends at 2 minutes 40 seconds of the second round. We have a tap out. Your winner by submission via triangle choke in the red corner, Альберт Дураев.
Альберт Дураев, Волгоград Fight, Россия.
And there you have your winner, Альберт Дураев. 2 minutes 40 seconds of the second round. Xavier Foupа-Покam tapping out, and that was the end. As Duraev now ups his record to 5-0. And let's do a little summary here of the fight. Starts out, Pokam coming in, making a very impressive entrance. Mike Markham, a very handsome ring announcer. And this the young man, 22 years of age, and it started right off the bat with Duraev landing some vicious shots upright.
Yeah, he's definitely throwing bombs. Xavier did what he had to do, took him down, tried to slow the fight down a little bit, ended up getting caught in an arm lock and nearly ended the fight in the very first round. I still have no idea how his arm was flexible enough to take that, but he eventually was able to roll out of it and get back to the mount.
I mean, at that particular point, it looked like that arm was going to break in 3 places. Tremendous dexterity and flexibility. Yeah, that's the reaction I had. He's almost doing an impersonation of what I was doing. And then Pokam was able to go ahead and survive that first round. But you hit it on the button right there, though, Jeremy. He looked like he was out of it in that second round. Did not have that spark, that energy that he needed. And consequently, it gave the opportunity for Duraev to get Pokam to go ahead and tap out.
Yeah, he did a good job. He was looking to pass the guard there, but as he went around, he left his right arm in there a little bit too far, and Duraev was able to lock up that triangle and get the submission out of it.
And even from that vantage point, we were not able to see the tap. And that what I thought was a punch turned out to be was a tap. And the referee, Marco Brosen, right on top of that. And this young man, 22 years of age,